Here are some free movies you can watch on Tubi right now. Now, they do rotate movies in and out, so what you see here might not be here in a few weeks or a few months. So I do apologize if it's not on the list when you look or if it's not in your country. I am sorry. But as of right now, this is what you can watch on Tubi for free in the United States. It's the end of September 2024. All right, let's watch some movies. All Hallows Eve from 2012. It's about a babysitter's Halloween as it descends into terror when she's tormented by a creepy clown from a mysterious tape the kids she's babysitting found trick-or-treating. Now, this is also one of the first times that we see the character Art the Clown. In the Terrifier films, he is played by David Howard Thornton. In this film, he's played by Mike Gianelli. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. 1988. With dreams of performing in Las Vegas, a buxom former TV hostess finds herself in trouble when she travels to a small town to claim her inheritance. It's a fun movie, over the top. I mean, you can see Elvira and know this is going to be, like, extreme. It's a fun movie. I guarantee you'll have fun. The Witches of Eastwick, 1987. In a quaint New England town, three women yearning to meet the man of their dreams have their wish granted with the arrival of their own little devil, starring Jack Nicholson, Cher, Susan Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Veronica Cartwright. I had a lot of fun with this movie. Some people think it's kind of goofy, especially the ending. I agree. It's probably totally out of left field or right field or whatever the saying is. It kind of came out of nowhere, but it's still a fun movie. Sleepaway Camp, 1983. Following the death of her family, Angela is sent to a camp for the summer. After her arrival, brutal accidents begin to kill the other campers. Do not find out how this movie ends. I did before I watched it, and I really wish I had not known the twist ending.
Wait, what?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, 1977. Now, this is a musical comedy spoof. A team of eccentric individuals must keep killer tomatoes from taking over the world and killing everyone in their path. It's insane. It actually had a Saturday morning cartoon series about this. I swear I've seen this growing up. I remember the movie, but I swear that I remember the cartoon. I'm going to find it.
From ganglings live composing tweak, the rightful monsters of which we speak, except when he has a security leak. Tomatoes! Tomatoes! I knew it. I'm not crazy.
The Exorcist III, 1990. A police lieutenant seeks answers in a psychiatric ward when he ties a string of current murders to those of a serial killer executed long ago, starring George C. Scott, Ed Flanders, and Brad Dourif. I love him. Now let me say, The Exorcist from 1973, one of my favorite movies of all time. Skip Exorcist II, go straight to Exorcist III. Brad Dourif turns it up to 11 as always. He is so good. The Exorcist III is it's really a psychological thriller, although yes, there are supernatural things going on, but this is a great movie. Basket Case, 1982. An ordinary-looking man in New York City and his formerly conjoined twin in a wicker basket are out to brutally kill the surgeon who separated them. I went into it thinking this is going to be trash. It's not. It's actually pretty good, and the special effects are practical, and they're a lot of fun, and watch Basket Case. It's totally worth the watch. Freaks, 1932. A beautiful trapeze artist marries a sideshow performer hoping to inherit his fortune, but he and his fellow carnival entertainers uncover her plot. Freaks is technically a horror movie, but it's also very much not, because the freaks, the outcasts, called names and all that, they are decent people. Or at least they stick together. The pretty people are the ones you gotta watch out for. Train to Busan. It's dubbed, it's from 2016, and it's a horror movie about zombies from South Korea. A father and his estranged daughter are trapped on a speeding train full of fellow passengers when a zombie virus breaks out in South Korea. So yes, this will be dubbed. I prefer subtitles, but it's actually done in a way where it's not terrible, so either way, as long as you don't mind dubbed, watch it. Great film. A lot of heart too. I didn't expect to feel any emotions for this, but it's really good. Pet, 2016. Locked in a cage, a young waitress plays risky mind games with the obsessed man who kidnapped her in this twisted psychological thriller, starring Dominic Monaghan. Okay, so here we have Mary from Lord of the Rings. There's a bit of a twist, but you might figure it out. I kind of did. It's still a fun watch though. If you want more movie suggestions, don't forget to follow me and like and subscribe. And I hate saying that, but I do like to remind you because sometimes I need to be reminded too. Magic, 1978. Anthony Hopkins and Anne Margaret star in this thriller about a ventriloquist whose dummy seems to have a mind of his own, starring Anthony Hopkins, Anne Margaret, and Burgess Meredith. Nosferatu, 1922. Much to the chagrin of his new bride, a German real estate agent is set to Transylvania to purchase a castle owned by a count with a shadowy secret. You know what? This movie actually has a lot of freaky scenes.
Nosferatu!
And last but not least, The Frighteners, 1996. Directed by Peter Jackson and starring Michael J. Fox and John Astin. Among others, this Lord of the Rings, director Peter Jackson's trippy ghost story is about a self-made ghostbuster who becomes overwhelmed by the Grim Reaper himself. One of those movies I watched as a kid, and the special effects are still decent to this day. I really enjoyed it. It's really whimsical, kind of along the lines of Beetlejuice, you know, death and ghost, but it's still kind of fun. But it's a lot of fun. The Frighteners, I have not watched that in a while, but I do remember really enjoying it. So those are my picks for some free movies that you can watch on Tubi. What movies do you want to see during spooky time or Halloween or any point of the year? Because I watch horror movies. I could watch them every day. So what movies on Tubi do you suggest, or what movies do you suggest in general? Maybe some hidden gems, some movies that people don't really talk about much. I would love to hear them myself. So I hope you enjoyed my little list, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.